Good morning, everybody. We're here today. We're going to talk about instant coffee and why instant coffee, you're wondering to yourself. Well, here's the deal. About 20, maybe even 30 years ago now, Starbucks kind of popped on the scene and made coffee like a thing, right? I mean, when I was in college, coffee wasn't a thing. I mean, you know, college kids, if you got coffee, got out of the cafeteria, it was garbage, right? If you wanted a good cup of coffee, you went to the diner, maybe the donut shop. You know, your mom, dad, your parents brewed Maxwell House or 8 o'clock coffee or Folgers at home. I mean, that was it, right? And they had instant coffee back then too. You're talking, you know, in the 80s. So, but Starbucks made it a thing, right? And all of a sudden there's this huge coffee wave, all kinds of different places popping up. Caribou Coffee is another one. I mean, there's a million of them, and all kinds of local coffee shops popped up, right? So coffee became a thing, and it is a thing and remains a thing, right? Same thing happened with vodka 20 some years ago. Like, that wasn't really a thing, and all of a sudden vodka bars started popping up, all kinds of craft vodkas and different flavors and all that. Bourbon kind of had a revitalization, you know, maybe 10 years ago. Gin over the last 5 years has done it. And now the new in vogue thing is supposed to be instant coffee. The claim is it's a lot better than it used to be, and we're going to find out. All right, so the way this is going to work is I'm going to do a video series, maybe 3 videos, 3 different kinds of highly recommended instant coffees. Why are they highly recommended? Because I went on the Googles and I searched best instant coffee. That's how I do stuff when I'm looking for product reviews, anything, whether I want to do a video about something or I just want it for my house. That's what I start with. And I start going through all kinds of websites, looking at the different recommendations. And the way I work just about everything is that if I see a certain product on 5 lists, okay, ranked somewhere, it doesn't always have to be number 1. It could be 1 on one list, 6 on another list, 4 on another list, 8, back to 1 again. If I see the same product listed on 5 lists, I'm pretty sure it's a solid product, right? Sometimes you see one product listed on a list here, but then it's not on the other 3 lists, and then it's on another one. Well, okay. But if I see one product on a bunch of lists, it's got to be pretty solid. All right, so today's taste test is going to be Mount Hagen Organic Fairtrade Coffee. Get a look at that. This was ranked on just about every list I checked. So I said, well, got to start with that one. So we're going to do that today. So what we're going to do, why are we doing this at my bar, by the way? Because my wife didn't want me up in the kitchen doing this. Kind of whatever. And it's easy. For instant coffee, we just brought the hot water down with us. All you need is a cup, a spoon, coffee, and hot water. That's all you need. So we can do them down here. But what I'm going to do to keep this fair for all of the taste tests I do, I'm going to measure out with an actual measuring spoon the exact same amount of coffee, so there's no disputing how much coffee was put in of each type. Today, Mount Hagen Organic Fairtrade Coffee. Here we go. I'm going to use, this is a teaspoon. We're going to do a nice level teaspoon there. One more. So we're going 2 teaspoons for every brand that we try. And I must say to you, per YouTube rules, that I am doing a product review, but I am in no way representing this product. I am in no way being paid to make this video about this product. This is just me reviewing Mount Hagen Fairtrade Coffee. That's it. I'm not getting paid by them. They don't know I exist, so here we are. So what do we like about it? Fair trade and organic is always nice. That's a big thing nowadays, so we certainly want to support that. Let's smell it. Smells good. Smells a little like a cigar, I guess. I can't remember what instant coffee smelled like. I remember my dad always had it, so I remember him making it every morning, and I do remember it had a nice smell when it was made and a nice fragrance, right? And it also had a nice taste. I do remember that. I tried some of it. Instant coffee tastes definitely different than regular coffee. Obviously, you can't compare the two, and we're not doing that. But I always liked that, so I'm kind of hoping to find that aftertaste of 20, 30 years ago when I tried some instant coffee. But smells okay. You know, I don't know what to say about that. We're going to throw in our water here. Nice hot water, so we'll pour us up a cup. All right, water's in. And they say to stir it up, you know, let it go for a minute or 2 or whatever. So it looks nice and dark, which I fully expected. I didn't know if it would look any lighter. I didn't really expect that it would. So it looks like a cup of coffee. That's good. Good place to start. It smells so good. It smells, it's not very strong, so I'm not sure what that means. I do have to say in the reviews, in all fairness, they did say it was more of a mild blend, this particular kind, a little more mild. But we're going to measure them all the same, so we're not putting more coffee in our next video than we did this one. Always 2 level teaspoons, so let's dive in. Interesting. Definitely mild, not as strong in flavor as I would want it. Now, caffeine strength wise, I don't know. I won't know that for a little while when it hits me. Instant coffee is generally considered pretty strong in the caffeine area. This is not hitting me with the taste that I remember from instant coffee from a long time ago. Now, I've killed a lot of brain cells between then and now, so maybe no big surprise there. It's good. I mean, look, instant coffee is just that. If you want a cup of coffee in the afternoon, you don't feel like brewing a pot, wasting a filter, and wasting your good grounds, right? You can just throw a couple teaspoons in a cup, some hot water, and you're good to go. You don't even need to boil it. You don't even need to boil the hot water. You can just make, however hot your sink water can get, put it in there, and you're probably fine. Throw it in the microwave, whatever. It's good to go. So I'm going to give this we're going to go A, B, C, D, E, F, just like in school, at least the old school days. And I'm going to put this, not knowing anything else. This is my first review. So I have to say I'm comparing it to something from 30 years ago. And it's just, for me, my taste now, middle of the road. I'm going to give it a C+. Mount Hagen Organic Fairtrade Coffee, a C+. I may change that rating as we review other ones because, like I said, I'm kind of shooting blind here. I have no idea what to compare it to. I do know that it doesn't taste like regular, really brewed coffee, but we didn't expect that. So there you go. Organic Fairtrade Mount Hagen Coffee, C+. See you next time.